Yeah, I was in Vietnam. That was scary. We moved around by helicopter. There was one time we just got off the ground and something malfunctioned on the helicopter, and we had to unstrap our backpacks so I was ready to jump out, and we slid back in the base of the concrete. There was one time one of our bases, they dug under the ground, and then when they got ready to, they just stepped on the ground, and then that way they got under the concertina wire. But that was on the rear of the base. I was on the back of the other. I carried a pistol, that's all. We slept out under ponchos when it was raining. The next morning you're dry with your body heat. And then another time went back out to the field with just a little loach. You just got the captain and yourself. And as we come over the area where they were going to drop me in, the 500-pound bomb holes were there. But later when I got into the bunker, here come incoming rounds from the enemy. They did not want to start firing at the loach, because then the loach would get a hold of a plane with the smoke, and then they'd smoke down where the enemy was, and there'd be fighters coming in behind. Well, it was one time we got attacked and got head wound, shrapnel. I was in the trench, but my head wound was just real simple compared to my cousin out in California. He had a head wound about dollar size and never was worth anything afterwards. And then I come back up and was back in the rear for about the last 6 months. Silver Star and the Bronze Star. Well, the Silver Star was that one that I was talking about. We had casualties. Well, we got ambushed and we come back, and then next morning we went to retrieve our wounded. I think Lieutenant Colonel come out the field and give me that Silver Star about a month later. Then the Purple Heart before getting wounded. One time a claymore mine on the back of one guy blew up, and it's kind of scary. Glad to get it over with. And when they evacuated him, the helicopter come and they had a rope down below, and that lerp, he grabs the end of that rope, and then the helicopter tries to he gets out up as high as he can, quick as he can, because he don't want to, because you got lerps in the area. You probably got enemies the lerps are trying to find out what's going on. That's special forces. Well, we use the word special force. They drop them in behind the line, and then they kind of investigate what's going on there. Getting ready to go to Vietnam, one of the sergeants up there says only half of you will come back to the States. Well, that'd be kind of tough on your mental. Well, at the time, things were they were losing a lot of people over there. Well, we survived, and we must have a purpose that we survived. Just glad to get out of the service. Yeah, alive.